Scott, but dang it, Matilda. Anyways, welcome to the special behind the scenes episode of RED1STSHOW titled From 800 to 1331, made by me, Agent Andreas Day One Gomez here. And if you're wondering, yes, I know this looks like a Spunksters OC contest because my OCs and your OCs yada yada yada, whatever. I'm gonna make my versions of your OCs, but they're still yours no matter what it is. Sorry, but yes, I had someone to connect. Alright, so enough of the chit chat anyways, let's start with number one, that being Bowie here. So the reason why I made the design for him is because other than his oboe, his name is kind of catchy. And the person who made him was Stefan Buzz and Ella. No, I don't think I should pronounce this name here, which is being good. Just being too confusing here. But I'm just gonna call it that. So the reason why I chose him for it is because of his design. His pro dye works so perfect for him to appear in the show that I think it works great. Our next character is this Division. Number 2, to be just exactly like him, to be exact. And he was made by a divided GT. Sorry if I accidentally have sluggish lines. Anyways, the reason why I chose it is because just like Bowie, his Division sign always has a cute-ish robotic perfection here, and wow, it's the greatest thing I ever seen. Him not only wearing a white jacket here, but good lord, he's handsome. He looks like the best robot friend you're ever gonna meet here for some reason. Well, yeah, that's why. So number 3, who was made by J. Domations, by the way, was Natty. So I changed his design for a bit from a puppet, which is from the confusing puppet he is as usual, into a more bearded look design. Here, the reason why I changed his puppet look to a beard look is because I like the beard look better, and it actually makes him more like a livable person. But you can still notice the circle notches. I'm just gonna say there were the buttons tips of on the shirt's hands now, because of this. Although very good design, and I kind of like it, and that's why I chose him. Number 4 has to be Yudhan Eco, made by Aminatunes. So I know that's not her, but look at the sign in her tail. That is definitely her. The reason why I fully redesigned her to be like this, it's a bad design, I guess. It's because in the original version, she looks like just some disassembled a Japanese quartz line thingy or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I made her have 2 eyes instead of 1 eye, and I made her not look like some weird square thingy at all, and instead look like a total spunkster version of herself. And that's why I chose her. Alright, number 5's camera, made by Baggerhead. Well, his skin was lighter, but at least he still has his band-aid. How I will definitely not have broken teeth in him, or the miscolored eyes for some reason. And because, good lord, first of all, good riddance, the original design, he looks like a total creep here. But I think we patch things up with this design over here. Overall, he looks better when looking forward to that. By the way, well, oh well. At least he finally got what he deserved for a much nicer, better, happy life redesign. I'm so happy he got upgraded that well. He's still a cave worker though, just in case anyways. But then here comes number 6, which was actually none other than Lily, the Splunkster herself, named Lily. Yeah, I don't know what color that looks like, but she kind of looks like a lighter pepperoni brown kind of Splunkster. Anyway, she was made by Goofy not, and the reason why I chose it is because simple. I redesigned her clothes into actually having, I think, 2 strip bar lines between the hands and the jacket she was wearing now. I think it's because of this. And now, or hoodie in fact, actually. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And I also added pants to her, so that's why. So number 7 was Mintnor. And this time, I don't know who made this guy, so I kind of guess he was going to be from the Splunksters episode 2 update. So the reason why I made this guy, I redesigned this guy to look more like his modern self, and don't look like his prototype self anymore, because he added the sweater he has, just like Gabby Goat here. Actually, fun fact, some of the characters look exactly just like Gabby Goat here. I also had Gabby Goat here from Looney Tunes, but this was 1937, even before the Looney Tunes merry-go-round broke down theme song came in Rover's Rival from October 1st on 1937, so this is maybe why. Now for the last 8 minutes, I'm just gonna simply sip off my reviews for throughout the 8th and final minutes. So anyways, number 8 has to be Zing Am, also from the update of Sparksters episode 2. However, I also added Cheesy and Pepe. Anyway, so number 9 is Cheesy, which was made by You're Still Alive, Funny Little N 2025. The reason why I added her is because, she's cute looking. Anyways, number 10, Pepe. Reason? Well, made by the same guy, by the way. You know what? He might be a close relative to Part 2 of the behind the scenes special episode of Retro Show. Anyways, let's just begin the news. What?
Alright, class, hop on pop! Mighty Octo, my pop! Cup, pop in cup. Pop, cup on pop!
A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I'm back, now with number 11 being Millie here, which was made by Cole Terry here. But I'm gonna have the warning, in which this case is, I'm gonna mention the fact that all these 20 OCs are not mine, and I do not simply own all of them. I suppose why not, I guess, because why not? But the rest of the OCs are actual mines. They're actual mines, and so don't wrong me into this. I know you're sorry about my OCs, but These sets of OCs will be probably better than the attempts I made previously before. But however, since in that case, I'll just stick with the fact that the first 20 OCs are not owned by me, and so they're made by all of you guys instead. Don't hate me for this. I don't know why I did. Just because I don't want to be wronged for not making this at all. But anyways, thankfully that's the case, and thank God it's finally cured. Anyways, number 12 has to be Silent, made by Orion. I chose him for his planet design, same as Millie. Alright, now let's actually go full reveal series with number 13's Blazer, made by Colorman 101. He's a sparkster that is delicious and ferocious, but it's also heroic at the same time. He loves helping people's lives get saved by his quick dash of fast speeds of light, a sound of thunder, and the speeds of light in his eye, ever since the above to in front of his eyes. Your very own little cutesy schmincy eyes. These are some of the things that I chose him for, but the reason I chose him for mostly is because of his delicious smackadosh dashmish design. So, but anyways, next afterwards comes number 14's Ruby, which was, by the way, made by Peachy here. The reason I chose her because she's a nice, helpful nurse. She's the super lovable and kind for one group, and that's why some people are falling in love with her, because her kind and nice naturist with adventures she has. She's kind, she's confident, and she's pretty cool with doing whatever the heck she does. So that's why she looks pretty yoo-hoo, if you know what I mean. Make sure to invite her out for Valentine's Day. Anyways, number 50.